Yes, that's after it was in the meeting.
Now I know what it feels like.
It was fun.
Taking my tricorder reading.
I'm alive, maybe, technically, kind of.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of life form you
I'm not sure. If you find out, you let me know.
are. It is carbon based.
That's pretty cruel. That's what you think.
Morning, Melissa.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just like in the zone. Sorry.
It's 8:30, quiet on the set.
It's almost 8. It is 8:30. All right.
Hot damn.
This is a big day today. We have, well, first of all, welcome to the June 30th Carroll County Commission meeting. Today's a big day. We have 3 commissioners for the first time in quite some time.
It's also good to know the chairman can actually count to 3.
Yeah, that's
so-
correct. I went to school. I went to
Without taking
school.
his shoes and socks off.
If you will join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Label. Label. Not seeing any media on Zoom. Correct, Melissa?
Right, no?
We will go to public comment.
Fred came from Wolf.
Yes, I'm gonna be quick today. Fred came from Wolfboro. Does the county have a policy on free meals at the nursing home?
In what sense?
If people getting free meals,
Are you talking employees, citizens?
employees, citizens?
That's a good question, I don't
To
know.
the best of my knowledge, it's at the discretion of the nursing home administrator. And we will follow up on that.
It is a good question, because I don't know.
Yeah, well, as a Carroll County resident, you know, I think it needs to be fair across the board, and I don't believe it is. But I think that's something that we should address and have a policy if we are giving out free meals, and make sure if it's for the staff, if it's just that one building, if it's multiple buildings in the county, I think it needs to be uniform. You know, I've eaten over there with excellent lunches and all, and pretty reasonable, so I think if somebody from the outside is coming in, you know, they should probably just pay their own way. Thank you very much.
I never knew.
Kevin?
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess yeah, Kevin Hool. I guess, I don't know, I kind of want to talk about hay. Does anybody want to talk about hay?
No.
I'd rather not.
I didn't think so. But it looks like there's not any hay.
We did produce some hay.
Oh, really? Okay, not this field over here by the jail, though.
I'm not sure which field it was.
Yeah, no, that one's going
We
to
did
seed.
produce some hay, and I'll have a report for you shortly.
Okay,
Not
great.
today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good week.
Seeing no further public comment, we will move on to, we'll go into recess for Hale's location,
8:32.
8:32.
Gee, that makes you a double selectman now.
You're a selectman at Hale's also. We'll have to get him, we'll have to make him superintendent next year.
Yeah. That's fine with me.
I'm a superintendent.
I'm chairman of the school board.
First thing up, we have the June 2nd Hale's location meeting minutes, which we postponed because Commissioner Parker was not here last week.
Oh my God, this is.
It's very extensive.
It was. Are these Melissa's work?
It's Melissa's work.
Karen does
Good
those.
job, well done.
Karen does those.
Karen does those? Tell her that Reader's Digest would be envious of
And do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
her. I so approve to a move.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
We also have a check for, so moved, Avatar Associates in the amount of $80.29, and I believe that's for sending out the tax bills for Hill's location, correct?
Avatar is the
They're
assessor.
the assessor, and yes.
Yep.
That is, if you'd like to look at that,
You said $89 and what cents?
it's $89.29.
29 cents to get you everything.
All right.
I'm sorry.
In a minute.
I misspoke, it's the assessing software, that Avatar.
Oh, there's two checks, I'm sorry, there's two checks actually. Or is there two checks? There's only one check.
Melissa, is this what I asked?
There are two, I misspoke, there are two checks. The second check is
Nice
for,
craft work.
is for the Conway School District in the amount of $40,997.25.
That's Hale's tuition, right?
Yep, and the Avatar check is for $89.24. If you would like to peruse those and you can sign the bottom. I don't know why it says vacant, but you saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. You weren't here. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So used to not having a second? This is good.
I know, I used to work through them.
And then we have one other thing on the Hales location agenda, which is, it's a yield tax levy for, I believe, timber in the amount of $53.45.
Really?
And that's your standard for, standard timber tax that we have to send out. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I might feel like I'm missing something in this package. Oh, do I have to approve your expense report?
You don't have to.
Okay, good. Save the county some money.
Second page,
I
yeah.
forgot it was even now, thanks.
Oh, look, they put a map on here. All right, that's approved.
Sign.
Oh, that's fine. I can't tell if that's a fan or a alarm
All
bell.
right, sounds like a phone, sounds like somebody's phone's vibrating, but it's not mine.
No, it's out over here somewhere.
No, it's in this area here.
It's in the speakers, I believe.
Well, that's four different directions now, so it's all around us.
We're surrounded.
All righty, those are done.
Seeing no further activity or anything for Hales, we will reconvene our regular meeting at
8:38.
8:38. We have the June 2nd,
That was Hales, I think. That's the only, because I don't have June 2nd for any.
you didn't get them?
Oh, wait a minute.
They're not in there. They would have been on your, you would have had them.
Yeah. I was here, I remember.
We have the June 2nd meeting, which we postponed from last week because Commissioner Parker was not here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that June 2nd meeting.
Yes.
Dallas and I had an intellectual conversation of the minds.
Well, at least came to an understanding.
That we did. I move we approve June 2nd.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye. I am abstaining from June 16th because I was
You
not
will
here.
abstain from June 16th. Now, I have the meeting minutes from June 16th. I assume you've had a chance to look at those.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. release of non-public minutes.
Oh, a sheet. I'll do these. It's my favorite thing.
That's your favorite thing to do.
I had sent them out to the board ahead of last week's meeting, and then you passed them
Right,
over.
we passed off, right.
Yep.
All of these?
Yes.
Sweet, sassy pricing. I move we release non-public minutes for, and bear with me because there's quite a lot of them. For the year 2012, November 2nd. For the year 2013, January 16th, May 3rd. For the year 2014, April 15th. For the year 2015, March 23rd, 2015, March 23rd, July 8th, September 16th, December 18th. For 2016, May 16th, September 21st. 2017, June 7th, October 18th, November 8th. For 2018, February 21st, March 21st, June 13th. For 2019, Jan 30th, Feb 27th, March 6th, March 20th, July 10th, October 2nd, October 9th, November 20th, December 4th, December 18th. For the year 2020, Jan 2nd, January 29th, great day, February 5th, March 25th, April 8th, April 15th, April 22nd, April 29th, May 13th, June 10th, July 1st, July 8th, July 15th, July 22nd, August 19th, September 9th, 2021, Jan 13th, February 24th, Feb 26th, March 10th, March 17th, April 29th, May 5th, May 19th, June 16th, June, I don't think there is a June 223rd, but I'll say 23rd.
Is that right?
Yeah. July 7th, July 14th, July 17th, 2022, April 14th, April 21st, April 28th, 2023, Jan 5th, March 30th, April 6th, August 31, September 14th, and 2024, June 27th, and that is the end of the list. I move that we approve release of these below listed minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
How much have we released so far? A boatload.
Pretty much
And just for the record, it takes a fairly good amount of time to do this because our executive coordinator has to go through every single one of these and read them and make redactions or whatever. So it's not an easy task and probably should have been done more often, but we are attempting to catch up at this point. And I think we're getting, where are we now, into 24?
I'll have 2025 for you next meeting, you know, I think we can go ahead and release some of those
So
in
our-
20
is our
and
backlog almost
2024.
So we're almost caught up.
Yeah, our backlog's almost done.
Yeah, and then hopefully get in the habit of every week releasing something.
Cool.
Moving on, manifests, accounts payable for June 5th, 2025, these are all 2025, obviously. $143,779.45. Payroll for June 6th, $288,665.73. Accounts payable for June 12th, $409,020.41. Accounts payable for June 13th of $306,476.19.
Can I stop you quickly?
Yes.
The next one, it says payroll for 40,000, it should be accounts payable.
Okay. Accounts payable for June 13th, $40,883.06. Accounts payable for June 19th, $842,929.38. Payroll for June 20th, $254,076.71. Accounts payable for June 26th, $168,406.34. And finally, payroll, June 27th, of $313,219.62. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Karen.
Department head report, our register,
Karen Wright.
Karen Wright.
Wright.
who's who's doing a fine job.
So,
Carroll.
did you folks get what I
We
sent
did.
to Melissa?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. So, yeah, the staff is fantastic. Pam wanted me to change that word, but I really can't say enough about how great they are and how helpful they are to me and what a great service they do as such long-term employees.
I gotta stop you right there.
We're happy to hear that.
They
That
really
is
are.
great to hear, but if she didn't like the word fantastic, did she offer you?
She didn't, but she does like to tone me down a little.
Well, to get used to it.
Well, we like your enthusiasm, so continue on.
Good. So, yeah, so the contracts with Fiddler have been signed. They're hard at work, beginning the work of making that all come together. Unfortunately, the best estimate is still early next year, but they'll move it as quickly as they can.
Are you, just let me interrupt you. Are you familiar with
Oh,
what
I'm
we're doing?
sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Well, just,
I'll catch up, don't
Well, no, just quickly, we're changing
Land records management system.
systems.
To the system that we had before.
Oh.
Register Scott chose to go with a much smaller company.
A very mysterious small company.
That has been quite difficult to work with. And if you go back through, you'll find complaints I had about them. So we're going back to Fiddler.
Okay, no, that's fine.
And they do 8 other counties in the state.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Biggest issue was support, which was, Fiddler is more expensive, but they had to have more support, and
Right.
that's, and they do this,
The other company never told us what we actually had for support. so
Right.
Right.
It was good.
It
didn't
appeared
appear to
just
be a
one
lot.
person,
All right.
so.
No, that's-
Okay, continue on, I'm sorry.
So, revenue for transfer tax continues to be strong. Unfortunately, it's still just high-end real estate and a few commercial items. Storyland never came through, and a couple of registers have said, Ann Ayton talked to DRA, so maybe you should call them. So I haven't decided if that's my place, but
Were they sold again?
maybe it is, huh?
Were they sold again?
Yeah, I guess it's happened 3 times since the last time we saw it here at the registry.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the word on the
I
street.
didn't know they were a
That's their story and they're
501c.
sticking to it.
Yeah, I suspect they're not, huh?
I'm thinking no.
Oh, boy. Let's see. And I know that I'm working off Register Scott's budget, but I've decided to tighten our belts every single place we can this year to try and keep, to not spend since we're going to have to ask for more next year. And I think that's all gonna look really strange on paper because I'm sure that when she created the budget, she knew what she was doing. But for instance, we have lots of paper. And so I'm not going to buy any paper and that kind of thing. So it may look funny at the end of the year, but I'm just trying to save the county a little money since I'm going to cost it a little bit before we can start making more from Fiddler. So,
We all like to hear that.
good. And I sent you a flyer for a seminar that we're going to run at the registry, not the 4th, but next Friday. An attorney that I worked with at Caddick is coming to do that, and she's asked me to keep track of the people who let me know they want to come, just so she can kind of target it for either property owners or if it ends up being local realtors, that kind of thing. But it's open to anyone, and we're just hoping to give people some tools about, more than just signing up for Property Watch, which is on our website. Just things to think about and things to be aware of, and so I couldn't get much interest from the other registers to have her speak to them, so I kind of went around them and did this program, and now 2 or 3 of them have reached out, and they're like, oh, that sounds really good, so we'll see.
Good.
Rebel you.
That's probably it,
Good.
Question?
things are good. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, finish.
And the delegation had, they wanted a report at their last meeting, and I ended up giving them a written one, never got to speak to them, so I have talked a little bit with Representative Brown and
Quite
Representative
a good
Woodcock.
report, yes.
But, so I included it just because I wasn't sure if you'd seen it.
I just had a question on the revenues.
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect that with summer and fall, you'll pick up to where they should be?
Yes, yeah, we're actually on target. It's
Okay.
just that
I know the time of the year. makes
Yeah,
sense.
as a former real estate professional, it
Right.
feels weird to see so few normal
Right,
transactions
yeah.
and so many just big ones.
Yeah.
But number-wise, money-wise, we're
Right,
fine.
right.
It's just that it's not as many as we'd probably like to see. But
Thank you.
but yeah, we're doing well. Great,
Questioners, Commissioner Parker?
She does an awesome job as always.
Yes, she does.
Thank you.
Commissioner Chandler?
No,
very good.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
thank you.
Director Litchie. Good morning.
Good morning as well. Just to give a brief update on where things are with the IT renovation project. So I've connected all the buildings to the new network.
Give me 1 second. We're also in the process of redoing our entire IT program, which we're using an outside contractor, and now we've taken it all in-house. And we've got Justin doing as the director. Continue on.
Yep. So yeah, like I was saying, we got all the buildings connected to the new network. I've got all the wireless access points installed and MVC admin. Got some mounted here in the annex. Just got to work with HOC. That leads to the next thing. I'm having someone come out on July 8th just to give me some quotes on a few fiber lines. A couple of them need to be fixed and a couple of them need to be ran to bring it up to par, I would say. The DocGov email, just worked with Superintendent King. All of his employees are going to be logged in by July 4th, working on MVC as we speak. So hopefully they'll be all logged in a week or two. We're just trying to see who's all the contractors, who's not. There's a lot of different things going on with MVC, so it's a little bigger, but we should have them up and going in no time. Just an update on John. John is coming in, doing his hours. Natalie has been fulfilling the eight more hours. Yep. Natalie's been great. We were able to place some all-in-one units in the MVC for each of the wings that all the LNAs use for their system. Those needed to be upgraded. She installed all the new display monitors for dispatch, and then she's been helping kind of like work on small things that helps alleviate some me running around doing everything. So that's been very helpful. The update on the data migration, all the data's been migrated. Now we're just trying to work with the other departments to see if they want to change the organization, because this is the time to do it, if we want to reorganize or how we want to maintain our data and our file system. So that will be an ongoing work with all the other departments as well. But I would say the project is moving pretty good along the timeline. We still want to have it done all by September.
Windows 11.
Yeah, Windows 11
Yep.
for all the workstations. So once the buildings are all connected, the fiber lines are all where they need to be, and everyone's logged in, that means all the accounts are created and everyone's able to log in. Then it's just me flipping workstations, which will take a lot of time, just a lot of hands-on work, but I think we're moving very, very well in the project.
So we'll be converted over to our system exclusively by ballpark. Any idea? Not to hold you to it, but.
I'm still gonna say at least by September.
Okay, good.
But
Okay.
I think we can go, I think
fine.
we'll have that, a lot of
So-
breathing room, because we don't want to be on the October deadline by any means.
Good. Great.
And then I'm sure the public, I'm meeting with someone tomorrow to work on Terry's laptop to be able to pull the data.
Great.
And hopefully I'll have everything to report to you guys as well. Thanks for being patient.
Thank you, Albert.
Thank you. Any questions, Commissioner Parker?
Finally hired a
Commissioner Chandler?
system.
Yeah,
Good job. Keep up the good work.
thank you.
Thank you. Other business, executive coordinator, Siemens?
Couple of things. I need signatures on previously approved policies, the check signing policy, the hay policy, and the cell phone policies. I think that's just 2 commissioners. And I have some old minutes, the 19th of May, that are approved that just need a signature. I didn't send this out to you ahead of the meeting, but we have the 2025 MS-45, the financial report of the budget that's been prepared by the auditor. And you guys had approved having her just go ahead and do that for us. I don't know if you want to approve it and sign it today, or if you'd rather hold it till the
Let's
next
do it
meeting.
the next meeting, and I'll
Okay.
take a look at it.
All right, I'll send it to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Parker, any comments, thoughts?
I have lots of thoughts, but nothing really important right now. Where are we on the old greenhouse and putting other items out to bid?
So Wednesday, we have a department head meeting, and I plan on bringing it up there to see what other equipment we have, so we can do a combined sale.
Okay, so we're
Make
talking
sure that
about,
we capture everything at once.
will you please keep Mr. Dallas informed of our progress as we go along, because he can bid on the greenhouse. And I don't know who wants to bid on the rocket ship we have out here.
Is there anything else?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'd just like to welcome Mr. Chandler, because I didn't get to see him last time.
Good?
Did you get that?
I did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jan and I are working again.
He's doing a fine job.
Well, he hasn't listened to us yet, so he's doing good.
Well, he's still here. That's good. That's a good sign. Commissioners' reports and comments, I have none. Commissioner Parker?
I would like to thank Melissa for this, which is a breakdown, draft-wise, the history of our acquisition and current distribution of ARPA funds.
Yes.
And I talked to Chairman Avellini of the delegation last week, and I told him I would get him this, and so as long as we can give the delegation a copy of this, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm not quite sure about the spreadsheet, because I don't find one attached, but I'll take your word for it.
That's it.
Oh, this is
Yep.
it? Okay, got it.
Yep.
Oh, the supplemental budget, yeah, got it, okay. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Very impressive graph work, I might add.
And I also did send the commissioners the second quarter report
Yes.
summarizing what we've done in the first 6 months of the year and goals moving forward. If you,
Yep.
I don't know if that's okay to release too, or if you want to have more discussion about it.
How are we doing on the laundry?
We are almost on the engineering according to the administrator.
Oh, okay.
They had a couple of wrinkles with, a couple of hiccups with the services underneath where the laundry's gonna go, the lines that they had to figure out how to move them before they could do the final plan. But I believe they've
Sorted that out.
sorted that out, yes.
I have nothing else.
Yes, this is a great job, Melissa. Thank you.
Is it okay to release that too?
Sure.
It's fine, release that.
Okay, thank you.
Make sure the delegation gets a copy.
Yes, make sure that, yes, for sure. Seeing no further business, we need to go into non-public under,
Management.
Do you have your sheet?
I have my sheet.
Can I look at it?
You certainly may.
And of course, as usual, you're a little bit ahead. I have the first one at 9:15.
Okay,
You should anticipate us by now.
I know.
which is,
The sheriff will be coming over for a quick one.
see if we can get him over here a little early.
Oh, I will.
Go into recess until somebody shows up.
So it's A, B, C,
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
close. A, B, C, and L.
Down. All right, let's see. See if he can come over before we go into recess. If he can
Okay.
get over here earlier, if he can. What a beautiful day.
I think so. Well deserved.
Beautiful day, yeah. Long overdue.
Only a couple thunderstorms before the 4th, and after that, it's supposed to be sunny all
It's very
weekend.
nice, yeah.
But even thunderstorms.
It'll warm up again today.
What, 90s?
Yeah.
Ed, what is the farthest country you've had register on GovernmentOversite.com?
Probably Bangladesh, India.
Really?
Another one would be Qatar.
I remember you said Qatar once, I never.
I sent a text message in. See what he says. I tried calling him, he didn't answer.
All right, we shall go into recess until call the chair.
9 o'clock.
We don't have a playground.
We don't have a playground. We don't have a coffee machine. We're gonna have to fix that.
Maybe this ruined wreck of a building.
You guys are too efficient.
Someday, Fred, you're gonna regret that statement because we'll be here for 6 hours.
We have that.
Well,
It's happened.
our executive coordinator does a good job of coordinating,
Of the
which is
executives.
helpful.
Absolutely.
And we do our best to be efficient.
It's good to have Jean here because now I don't feel so guilty about coming here if I have to do something or not coming here.
Well, it's a nice ride until next week.
Yeah.
And then it'll be not quite as nice a ride.
Why is that?
Well, just up 16. 16 gets pretty busy, doesn't it?
Oh, wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me Jean Chandler doesn't know the back roads coming?
Shouldn't be, sorry.
Glad you can make it.
Well, served at 9:30.
Get them through Madison up at 153.
Good.
Good?
No, just whatever the contract with.
9:06.
Okay, we're going to come out of recess and go into non-public.
Quiet on set.
Non-public. We will go into non-public session under our New Hampshire RSA 91-A:32, A, B, C, and L. A being public employee dismissal, promotion, compensation, or investigation. B being public employee hiring. C being reputation of any person other than a member of this board or subdivision thereof. And L, consideration of legal advice. Motion.
Second?
Roll call. Commissioner Parker?
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Chandler? Commissioner McGee, yes.
9:07.
Coming out only to adjourn, as far as I know.
And perhaps seal or unseal the minutes.
No,
Perhaps.
put the names on it.
9:07.
I can't believe it all.
Oh, yeah, don't forget
She's
that.
gonna upload them on the website, so. Just the packet.
Yeah, you should do it.
Integrity.
Really? That's part of the jail?
I thought it belonged to the taxpayer.
jail, yes.
How did they end up using it for?
I don't know, it's a long time ago, I have no idea.
How-
Technically, my building itself is two buildings. Building A and Building B.
Do you remember the old jail?
It was right before I started,
It was really quite a bit, all brick.
yeah. I got pictures of it in the lobby, but.
Oh, do you really? Yeah, it was a nice building.
I've never been in your building, so that's probably a good thing.
This is-
Yeah, it's a shame they tore it down.
If I go in, I just want to be there for a tour. That's it.
Yeah, we have plenty of room at the end if you need it.
I always wonder about those buildings that are out there, they look like old chicken coops and stuff.
Oh, they used to do all kinds of crazy stuff out there.
Yeah.
Pigs and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Oh, no, I've got an old book from the county where they had sheep, and they had pigs, and they had cattle, they had everything out there. Now they don't do any of that stuff.
And apparently, they don't even hay the field, I don't know.
No, they do whatever they want, which is nothing.
That's funny.
I saw a clip the other day on Senator Kennedy, from Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
You ever listen to him?
Oh, yeah, I have, yeah.
Oh, he is a riot, but Sean Hannity was asking him about AOC, said, she seems to be the the face of the Democratic Party, and he sits there and he kind of looks and he says, AOC is the reason we have directions on a shampoo bottle. I cracked up.
Yeah, he's very, when he said, well, hand me the puke bucket.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing he says, the money flows through Congress, he says, like grass through geese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all well and good, but, you know, I'd like to see him stop spending so much
Yeah.
money.
Oh, he's funny though with his,
Southern drawl.
yeah.
Well,
Look at you guys, hanging in there. I love
Yep,
it.
I
back.
spoke too soon, you're too efficient.
No,
Fred, you never speak too soon.
not this week.
11:14.
Gene make his way.
Wow, it is nice.
It feels like it's air conditioning here compared to there.
I actually feel cold right now. You sit in that little room for a while, it
Oh,
just
it's
heats up
hot in
really
there.
quick. Plus the sun's coming right into the window.
You must have been doing a lot of talking.
There was a lot of talking.
I mean, you specifically.
Next week they'll release the minutes.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing, they will be released sooner or later versus,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
we've almost got the backlog done.
I think we've made a lot of progress in the last 6 months, but that's just my opinion.
Well, we got the hammer on board now, so.
That's right, we got help. So we have to
Come out.
We need a motion to come out of non-public
You do it because you have to read.
and seal the minutes under disclosure would likely have an adverse effect on the reputation of a person other than a member of this body.
So moved.
Second,
All in favor?
aye.
Wait,
Oops. And seal the minutes.
I know there's more than that because we went in under a lot more than that.
Can I just see that?
It would have to be number 2, would be the only other one.
And also, disclosure would render the proposed actions ineffective. Thank you.
And our executive.
Either that or Kevin will be
our,
on those.
Executive coordinator, disclosure would render the proposed action ineffective. So we have a motion, we have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
We're not done yet. I'd like to make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
And we put to seal the minutes also.
Oh, yeah, seal the minutes also. Aye. Can I make a motion?
You may.
Due to her rising above the Call of Duty, outstanding work in the recent 6 months, I would like to motion to change Melissa's title from executive coordinator to executive director. I'm going to say a bunch of nice things about her, and she will never let me forget it, but she has definitely earned this. I wish I could give you a pay raise, but it does not come with a pay raise. We have the honor of being called a director, if the board so agrees. And it helps you deal, since you are our eyes and ears here, it helps you with the rest of the county complex saying, you know, you are our executive director.
Second,
I wholeheartedly concur, and all in favor?
Aye.
aye.
So thank you, Madam Executive Director. I have an extra $1 in my pocket if you want to give it a pay raise.
And I believe that is all we have to do today. So we will adjourn until I call this year.
11:17.
Oh, I'm sorry, we missed one thing. I take that back.
Public comment, because Fred came from
I was just
Wolfbro's
gonna say
here.
that. I mistakenly forgot to do public comment.
Yes, Fred Kane for Wolfboro, thank you for recognizing me, and that's all I have to say right now. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
How come you're not like this all the time?
So now we got a
Oh,
motion.
Dallas.
I would have Dallas Emery. I just wanted to say, hopefully you guys have a happy 4th of July and that everybody remembers why we have it.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we won't be
welcome.
seeing you next week, so it'll probably be the week after before we see you again. So
That
have
is
a
true,
happy
actually.
4th of July.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you
Happy
very
4th
much.
of July to everybody.
You too.
Ed Comeau off camera.
Yes, Ed.
Will the executive director then have a different job description, or is it the same one?
For right now, it's the same one.
Thank you.
We're just more recognizing what she actually does.
So once again, I believe we are adjourned.
Okay. Thank you.
11:18.
11:18.
It was nice having three commissioners.
It was. It was nice.
Commissioners.
See, I was gonna say, it took you 2 hours to fire the farm manager, but I behaved myself.